You ever think about how much pressure we put on ourselves to have it all together before we come to God? Like we act like we have to clean up first, get rid of all the mess, and then we'll be worthy enough to show up. But the truth is, God doesn't need you to fix yourself before you come to Him. He's the one who does the fixing. It's wild, isn't it? We hold ourselves to this impossible standard, thinking we have to be perfect, like we have to somehow earn God's love. But that's not how it works. The beauty of God is that He meets you right in the middle of the mess. You don't have to pretend to have it all figured out. You don't have to cover up the broken pieces. He wants you just as you are, even with the ashes of your life in your hands. Think about ashes for a second. They're the leftovers of something that has been burned down, right? Something that was destroyed or fell apart. Maybe it's a bad decision, a painful loss, or the weight of something you've been carrying for years. It feels like all you've got is a pile of ashes, and you wonder, what could anyone do with this? What can God do with this? And then He steps in and says, watch me. God's not afraid of the ashes. He specializes in turning them into something beautiful. That's what He does. He takes the stuff we think is too far gone, too broken, too ugly, and He creates something new out of it. He doesn't just patch it up, He transforms it. But here's the thing. He can't transform what you won't bring to Him. And that's where a lot of us get stuck, myself included. We think, I can't bring this to God. It's too much. It's too ugly. What will He think of me? But here's the truth. He already knows. He knows every part of your story, even the parts you've been trying to hide. And He loves you anyways. You're not shocking Him. You're not too far gone for Him. In fact, it's in those broken places that He does some of His best work. You know what else I've realized? Transformation doesn't always look the way we expect. Sometimes we think God's going to snap His fingers and everything will instantly be better. But more often than not, it's a process. It's like planting a seed. You give God the ashes and He starts working little by little. Things begin to grow. You might not see it right away, but eventually you look back and you realize He's been working the whole time. And the best part, He doesn't just transform your circumstances, He transforms you. He changes your heart, your perspective, and the way you see yourself and the way you see others. He gives you peace where there used to be chaos, joy where there used to be sorrow, hope where there used to be despair. And it's not because of anything you did to earn it. It's all because of who He is. So if you're sitting there thinking, I'll come to God when I get it together, let me tell you, friend, you don't have to wait. Come to Him as you are. Bring Him the ashes, the pain, the regrets, the fears. He's not going to turn you away. He's going to meet you with open arms. He's going to do what only He can do. Turn those ashes into beauty and give you a new story to tell. That's the kind of God He is. He doesn't ask for perfection. He asks for your heart, just as it is. And once you give it to Him, you'll never be the same.